Assalamu alaikum viewers, you're watching the YouTube channel. I am Imran Khan. Viewers, there is indeed a very strong and significant reaction to the extensive military operation that has recently been launched in the region of Khyber Pakhtunkhwa. Let me first tell you what Senator Mushtaq said about this, and then I'll share the very important reaction from the provincial government of Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, which everyone was waiting for. Senator Mushtaq said that today the 22nd military operation named Sarbekaf has been launched in Bajor. Before this, 21 have already taken place. He called this regrettable and condemned it, adding that imposing a curfew for 3 days is also distressing. He questioned the authorities, asking why the previous 21 military operations had failed. I mentioned in my previous blog that there has still been no investigation into the past military operations. We don't know whether they were successful or failed. Nothing has been shared about them. So when new operations are launched without any accountability for the previous ones, Pakistan simply cannot move forward like this. Now, there is a very strong reaction from the people there. In Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, they launched these operations by name. And what exactly is going to happen in them, I'll tell you. But first, take a look at the news that was released to the media by security sources. What was it? There are certain people who are specifically sent news. So I got the news from there. The initial news that was sent to the media by the establishment when this operation called Sarbekaf was launched. What was that news? They were told that this is the news. Let me read it to you and explain. The district administration of Bajor, following the instructions of the Khyber Pakhtunkhwa government and in light of intelligence-based reports, has imposed Section 144 in sensitive areas. That is, the imposition of Section 144 by the Bajor district administration was done on the instructions of the provincial government. They put it on their account. That's number one. Number two, this decision is a very important step to prevent the possible movement of terrorist elements and to protect the lives and property of the public. The Khyber Pakhtunkhwa government, Pakistan's armed forces, police and intelligence agencies are working in complete coordination. IBOs and targeted operations are ongoing to ensure that the enemy cannot gain a foothold in the area. Civil-military coordination is now fully active and diligently working to uphold the writ of the law. The support of the public is the greatest weapon of the security agencies, and there is a need to make this cooperation even more effective. The state is not weak, rather it is fully active and strong. Every step taken against terrorism will, God willing, guarantee public safety. This message was sent by the establishment to the media, and in it was stated that the Khyber Pakhtunkhwa government is involved in what is happening and they are fully supporting it. This is the same thing that Rana Sanallah also stated to the media, that Mr. Gandapur will help us whenever we need cooperation and will never go against us. They will only make some noise. Rana Sanallah said this a day earlier. And then the next day, the operation takes place. Now, the scenes coming from the Bajor operation are quite terrifying, and some aspects of them are very distressing. There are some dead bodies of small children, some are injured. There is an elderly person whose body is there, and there are a lot of explosions happening. There is firing happening in many places. So these are the kind of scenes coming from Bajor. On this, Ms. Chandana Guldar made a tweet. She said, the first results of the genocide of Bugna Pashtuns, the blood of Bajor's children. Shehbaz Sharif says this operation is being carried out by the Khawarij. Seriously, do the Khawarij conduct operations in army uniforms? May Allah destroy their children and families in the same way. This is what Ms. Chandana Gulzar Khan said. There was also a very strong reaction from Mr. Omar Ayub. Now, I'm going to tell you something very important that Mr. Ali Amin Gandapur has done, and if there is any most important factor today, it is this. All the DCs or all the administration, the district governments have been given this message, all district administrations, that under no circumstances should a curfew be imposed without the permission of the Home Department. That is, the order for curfew is issued by the DCs, the deputy commissioners, and they come under the provincial government. So curfews had been imposed there for the operation. So Mr. Ali Amin Gandapur said that until we say so, or until our department gives permission, until the Home Department issues this order, there is no question of any DC imposing a curfew. So this has been stopped. Besides this, it has also been decided that no person or DC will enforce Section 144, and the authority to impose a curfew under it will also be withdrawn from them. Some other things have also been done, which are very important. Mr. Ali Amin Gandapur said that the negative effects of civilian casualties are being felt in the operation against terrorism. He said, regarding the matter of action in aid of civil power, you may remember that I told you a day earlier
that there is a law, let's discuss that case and abolish those powers in the assembly. So the army will not have those additional powers under which they conduct operations here.
Now, the provincial government has raised this issue there. We had discussed this matter a day earlier. They said that they also have reservations regarding the matter of action in aid of civil power. A session of the assembly has been called from the 1st of August, in which this matter will be discussed whether it is beneficial or causing harm. The message is clear. We stand with the people and will go to any lengths for them. This is our province, our land. No wrong decisions should be imposed on us without our consultation. My directive to all deputy commissioners is that curfew or section 144 will never be imposed without prior permission from the Home Department. And no one will do so. Ali Amin Gandapur had other public representatives seated with him. The speaker, who is with the Taliban, is seated. And on the other side, there are also public representatives present. So they decided that the DC does not have the authority to implement this at their own discretion. So now, if the curfew is lifted, the situation will change. Murad Saeed made a tweet here, which is very important. But first, let me mention Omar Ayub. Omar Ayub tweeted in English, and I will translate it for you in Urdu. He said that the loss of innocent and precious lives due to the firing by security forces in the merged districts of former FATA is fueling a severe wave of hatred. The day before yesterday, it was the Tira Valley, and yesterday it was Bajor Agency. The gulf between the public and the security forces has dangerously widened. Will anyone stop this madness? Did anyone learn any lessons from Operation Searchlight in East Pakistan and the tragic consequences of the 16th of December 1971? In Balochistan, voices demanding their rights are brutally silenced. In Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, unarmed protesters are being fired upon and killed. Is this wisdom? It seems that this currently installed hybrid regime and its powerful puppet masters are only in power and truly in control over the major cities of Lahore and Islamabad. Meanwhile, the entire nation of Pakistan is burning, but the decision makers, those in positions of authority, are intoxicated with their own power and do not care at all about the suffering of the people. This is truly tragic. Sir, this is an extremely harsh statement. Respected Mr. Omar Ayub, who is the opposition leader, viewers, if a military operation is to take place there, then of course there will be protests against it as well. Protests are happening everywhere. There is an uproar all around. On top of that, the date of the 5th of August is approaching. Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf's momentum is building. Junaid Akbar has shared a lot of videos. Activities are taking place in Punjab. Activities are happening in Sindh. In Balochistan and especially in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, activities are taking place on a large scale. On one hand, the momentum for protest is building, and on the other hand, the momentum for the operation is also being created. Murad Saeed said that just the day before yesterday, I had said that the mafia has decided to launch an operation to fulfill their commitments, and today you are witnessing the scenes in Bajor. Now, in a few days, you will be shown on television that attacks have been carried out on terrorist hideouts. So many Khawarij have been sent to hell and so on. As for our innocent, blameless Pakistanis who were shot under the pretext of curfew or whose homes were hit by mortar shells, a narrative has already been prepared for them as well. You saw a demonstration of this yesterday. After the drone, a mortar shell killed an innocent girl, and this was blamed on miscreants and Khawarij. In other words, this is a fight, an operation. And whenever there is collateral damage in this operation, Murad Saeed is saying that it will be attributed to them. The blame will be put on miscreants. And the local police, local administration and local people will be given the command to work for maintaining law and order. People are against the military operation because, according to the local residents and political figures, the previous 21 operations that took place in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa caused more harm to the local populations than to the army or the terrorists. And their losses have never been compensated. In fact, they are still dealing with the aftermath of those damages today. Now, Jamaat-e-Islami has not given viewers a clear stance on this issue. Maulana Fazlur Rahman is also strangely silent on the matter. The PMLN and PPP are completely silent. And from the ANP, only Aimal Wali Khan has made a rather odd statement, raising two questions. He asked, if Chief Minister Gandapur and his government are not involved in this operation, then why is the Deputy Commissioner of Bajor still holding his position? These are the questions he raised. Even though Mr. Gandapur has now revoked these powers, meaning he can neither impose a curfew nor enforce Section 144. Secondly, he asked whether the provincial law minister, the law ministry or the Advocate General approached the Supreme Court regarding the unauthorized operation underway in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa? Look, both questions were asked to those who did not initiate the operation. If you look at Mr. Amrowali Khan, he should have questioned the military establishment and the government of Pakistan, the federal government, with whom they are currently in alliance. He should have asked them, tell us, why did you carry out this operation? Instead of questioning those in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, the provincial government itself is protesting against this operation, raising their voice, or they have decided to block the GT road. The people of Khyber Agency are to block the Torkham road. The people of Mardan and Swabi are to block the Swabi motorway. And at the same time, the people of Kohat and D.I. Khan are to block the CPEC road. The people of Peshawar are to block the Attock bridge. Shakil Ahmed, who is one of Imran Khan's associates in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, says this. He is a prominent leader of Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf. Regarding the 5th of August, all these areas in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa are to be closed in protest so that the government comes to its senses. Now, this will be a very tough step if during the protest, the demonstrators in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa take this action. Strangely, the media in Pakistan is not reporting these things. We checked many channels. All the main channels in Pakistan, whether you go to Jang, Jio, Dunya, Express, or anywhere else, the Pakistani media is not reporting this warlike situation or the ongoing operation being carried out. This is very strange at this time. Previously, whenever an operation started in Pakistan, it was discussed beforehand, an atmosphere was created, and then the operation was launched. But for the first time, an operation has already started and is ongoing, yet it is not being reported in the media, and many civilian casualties and injuries are occurring. These things are being reported on social media, and there is a flood of such statements there. Most of the people from Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, in fact, almost the entire province, want peace in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa. But at the same time, they are afraid of the operation and believe it should not happen. Additionally, a sit-in has also been announced by Najibullah Khan Mamun. He called on all the youth, elderly, children and women of Tehsil Mamun to reach Umari Chowk with black flags at 10 a.m. today. The youth from Salahar, Atman Khel, Arang Barang, Charmang and Navagai reached the main road in front of Civil Colony Khar. Our patience has run out. We cannot carry any more coffins. We will not allow our blood to be shed under the pretext of seizing minerals. We will sit here until peace is restored. May Allah help us. Ameen. This is the statement given by Najibullah Khan Mamun, and preparations for a protest are also underway here. Viewers, Imran Khan's son Qasim gave an interview to an American television channel. He has returned to Britain, but the interview was broadcast on American television. This is the first formal interview given by Imran Khan's son to international media. Let me share with you some of the important things he said that have come to light so far. He said that his father is being given dirty water and 10 prisoners who were released from jail have died from hepatitis after their release, and his father is being given water that contains mud and impurities. He also appealed to the United Nations, Amnesty International and other international organizations, mentioning that this is why they have come here. He also said that there are more than 200 cases against his father. Whenever he is acquitted in one case, 4 or 5 more are filed against him. He was kept without electricity for 10 days, which is a form of torture. He is allowed outside for only 2 hours a day. It has been 4 months and we have not been allowed to speak to him. For 8 months, our father has not been checked by his doctor. I am not a politician, nor do I intend to enter politics. I just want to get my father out of jail and see him once. My last meeting with my father was 2.5 years ago when he was shot 3 times. After that, he was put in jail, and I am not trained for the media, meaning I don't know how to speak to the media or what to say or not say, and I don't have much knowledge about it. But I just want my message to reach everyone about what is happening to my father. We have met with people here in America, including former media personnel. In response to a question, he held Asim Munir responsible, who is currently in charge and whose term was supposed to end this year, but he is going to continue for 2 more years. He called this a dictatorship and said that it is because of him that his father is in jail in Pakistan. He also said that despite severe restrictions, his father won the election from prison with a 2/3 majority. The 250 million people of Pakistan have the right to have their mandate and vote respected. The worst rigging has taken place in Pakistan. The election symbol was taken away in a country where the number of educated people is low. He also mentioned the rigging on election day. The internet was shut down. Every tactic was used. Yet, despite all this, his father won and he shared some more things as well. So, Imran Khan's son is trying. He says he has nothing to do with politics, does not want to enter politics and never will. Secondly, he said that he does not know what to say or not say in the media. And he is not trained for the media. But he just wants the world to know what is happening to his father. Then he explained what has been done to his father, what happened in the election, who is responsible and what he wants. This is what he shared. Then news about him, there is news that he will come to Pakistan. Imran Khan's son will not lead the movement. When Imran Khan said that he would lead from jail, his son is not coming to lead the movement, but he will come to meet his father. And for that, first permission will be sought from the court so that his daughters can meet their father. Because Alima Khan says that we are not able to meet him here. We are tired of going to the courts again and again. So how will the sons be able to meet their father? Now viewers, there is another piece of news and this is extremely sad news. Such news seems to have become routine in Pakistan and they are very concerning. The news is that Army Chief Field Marshal Hafiz Syed Asim Munir had said that those who are leaving Pakistan in large numbers, this is not a brain drain, but rather a brain gain. That is, according to him, this is benefiting Pakistan. Now, as people are leaving Pakistan, I want to congratulate Pakistanis. In this so-called brain gain, Pakistan has become the number one country in the world. Pakistan is not the number one country in the world in terms of population, but in terms of people leaving the country. Today, Pakistan has become the number one country in the world. And this is according to a report by the Times. If, according to the army chief, this is brain gain, then brain gain is happening in Pakistan. And there are many highly intelligent people, doctors, engineers, technical experts, those who have some money, the investors, everyone wants to leave Pakistan with their money because a sense of hopelessness has been spread there, which is extremely unfortunate. That's all for now. Take care of yourself and of your channel as well. Allah Hafiz.